All right, welcome to part 4 of our Purge of the 1991 complete set. 3D team holograms and baseball cards, 1991. It was sealed. You can see right there where I broke open it, seal, and I didn't know I had it laying around. And I was like, hey man, let me purge this sucker. Since I have not too often purged much of the 91. Let's let it sneak into the page here. There we go. When we get anything of consequence, we can just note it right there. All right, let's get to it. Greg Brock, Don Carmen. I haven't seen a Barry Bonds. Edgar, Whitesox, Doherty, another Whitesox, Patterson, Presley, a Whitesox, Eric King. Let's flip these dudes around. 800 card set, huh? Numerically ordered Benzinger, 280. Let's see if that's 279. All right, we got 200. Go Jerry Beck, Steve Howe, Glenn Allen. That's his second year card, I believe. Andy Bennis, Dave Parker after the trade. Fred Lynn. You could send him a card, he'll sign, but he'll sign an index card for you. He will not sign your baseball card. So I don't know what it is with that. That's his deal. Brett Butler, after getting traded from the Indians to the Giants, and then later on in the early 1990s, he was a Dodger. Charlie Hayes, Brian Hayes' dad. Spire, Lenny Dykstra, got a lot of issues going on. Gary Sheffield, 500 plus homers, still not in the Hall of Fame. What do we got? Slam and Sammy Sosa, still not in the Hall of Fame. He has 600 home runs. Schmaltz, he's in the Hall of Fame. Robin Ventura, this is taken the same day that him and Carlton Fisk were out there in that other card, pointing. Kramers. Let me keep that Ventura one over here just for now. Thigpen. Here we got Ballard. He's a pitcher pretending to be a catcher. All right. Let's see. Let's get some more out here. Where are we at? 259. Yep. So we're down to the last 200 card. Jordan. Man, they could think the baseball would have something other than a milk crate for balls. Van Slyke. Tony Gwynn, there you go, Hall of Famer. B.J. Surhoff. Rafael Valdez. Larry Quest. Flipped upside down. Mark Portugal, pitched here in Visalia. Rick Russell, I heard he does not sign, his brother does. Lance Johnson. Kevin Mitchell, 1980 something. Ooh. Is this a Frank Thomas rookie? We're going to put him in his place of honor right here. Right there. See that Frank Thomas in the back? Gerald Strawberry. Press conference. Cecil Fielder. Upon his return after about a year out of baseball in Japan. Jim Larrett. Sid. All right, now we're in the 240s. Let's see if we can get, before this thing runs out, we'll have the last 200 cards left, I hope. Still no Jordan, man. I think they swindled us. I read a book on Upper Deck and how they created the company and how they came to be. And basically, they were just printing up money. They would print the cards, and people were buying them back then. I remember I wasn't a big Upper Deck guy, so we were not getting Upper Deck. Jesse Orozco, Lenny Harris, Jeff Manto, Eddie Murray, Greg Sundell. That's for John Jobs right there. Tim Wallach, Mark Langston, Gary Gaetti, Carlos Quintana, Brian Downey before he got traded, Dennis Rasmussen, he signs, Gary Pettis, and Craig Lefferts. All right. Yeah, I was reading a book on how Upper Deck came to be and the shenanigans they were pulling. It's big time. Travis Fryman, rookie. Doc Gooden. He was special for a while there. Alan Trammell. Alan Mills. Wally Whitehurst. Jose de Leon led the league in a couple pitching categories back then. I'm not going to tell you which ones because I think it was earned average and strikeouts. But sometimes I say stuff and then I get it wrong. But I do know he led the league. You'll have to confirm which ones he did, but I think it was earned average and strikeouts. He had like 1 or 2 years, maybe one for sure, maybe another year after that. Coro, he signs. Sid Bream, when he got traded. Let me hang on to him. Dave Henderson. Dave Steeb. Kevin McReynolds. Felix Fermin. Max Sasser charges like $15 per autograph. Guy was barely even up. I don't even think he qualified long enough to stick around for a pension. So, all right. 3-minute mark. Where are we now? We are on card 130. All right. So we'll have one more part after this. I think we'll be finally done. Scott Bradley, Lavalier. There's Jay Buhner. There's Dave Stewart. There's Tony Fernandez with an angel. I think that's Cal right there. He's a nice guy, Jack Cal. Bayerga. Hojo led the league in homers later on. Corey Schneider. Frank Viola, Cy Young Award winner. Joe Skinner. Mitch Webster. Alfredo Griffin, 1979 Rookie of the Year. Steve Olin, I think he passed away. Juan Samuel. Jerry Brown. Greg Maddux. Billy Hatcher, sorry. Joe Girardi. Mariano Duncan. Sean Dunston. All right, we are getting down to the very end here. We have about 130 cards. So let's see what happens here. So that Frank Thomas has been our biggest pull, I believe. Harold Reynolds. I don't think he signs. Pat Borders. And there is Ozzie Canseco and his brother Jose Canseco. And I think that's Dave Henderson next to him. John Olerud. Sandy Alomar Jr. Tim Raines. Matty Lee. Craig Worthington. That's Chris James. His brother James paid running back. And there's Candy. He's not too happy. Brooke Jacoby. He signs. Ramon. That's Pedro's brother. Chris Sabo. Mark Grace. There's Jabs here again. Paul O'Neill broke up Garoutz's no-hitter. Ryan Sandberg. And Tony Phillips. Let's see, we got room for a little bit more, a couple more cards. Greg Jeffries. There's a Jose Canseco. There's our Barry Bonds. There is our Steinbach. There's our Bobby Bowe. There's our Gallegos. Who do we got? RJ Reynolds and Tom Henke. All right, guys, thank you for watching another Purge. We have less than 150 cards to go, and we will be done with the Purge. So see you back next week for another 1991 Upper Deck Purge. Out.